Next centre is Merivale. The discussion at the last meeting was focused around the area to the west of Papanui Road. I'll just indicate that now for you. Yes. So this was an addition into the medium density zone. Thank you. Papanui. And the consensus for Papanui was that the proposed extent of the zone was appropriate, and we made no changes to the map.
On the screen.
Okay. Okay. So this is the commercial area of Papanui is Northlands Mall, which is approximately here. It also continues right down along Papanui Road here, Main North Road. So what we also have in this area is an area of Business 5 currently. We applied the same principle here as we did in Hornby, and we looked at having an exclusion, effectively an exclusion zone to avoid any reverse sensitivity issues in the future. I know there is some question mark over the future use of that site, but as it stands, we have to look at what the current zoning is, which is Business 5, and for that reason we removed this area from consideration. We thought it appropriate that we didn't look at this area. It might be worth noting while we're looking at this particular area is that the community housing redevelopment mechanism, which enables very similar outcomes to the enhanced development mechanism, applies in this particular area here, where there is a concentration of some Housing New Zealand stock. So there is the potential for medium density in this area through that mechanism, rather than rezoning to medium density through district plan review.
Just to clarify, we're not actually proposing any new L2s.
No.
They're just shown there for context.
Yes, it is.
Like, it kind of seems bizarre. So you've got, on one side of the city, you've got huge intensification in Linwood.
No.
So, well, you've actually got L2. No, it's intensified. It's gone from, it's changed. Yeah, no, it has. It's gone from L1 to L2 over in the mall. Well, if it's not huge intensification, then what's the issue? You just said you're not proposing any new residential suburban density transition zones?
Yes, so as part of the intensification package here that John has been presenting, all the areas that we present are all about the medium density, new medium density. The only reason we have now shown in brown some of existing L2 is to give context as to what is around where we are suggesting. The only L2 that we're proposing is going to be Linwood because of your decision now.
But you're not changing the existing L2, you're putting
No.
that, right?
No.
And the reason that you're not recommending a kind of a smaller change to intensification rather than a big change is what? That's what I don't understand.
There is already some additional ability that we've put into the district plan for existing L2, which is the transition zone, and that is that now multi-unit development is permitted up to 3 units. So we are actually enabling by saying it is permitted to do multi-unit, small-scale multi-unit in L2.
Yeah, no, what I'm trying to understand is, in terms of intensification, obviously you've looked at this area and you've gone, well, we don't think it should go to the yellow, but why haven't you looked at it and said, well, actually, maybe it's a candidate for brown?
Yep. Do you want to explain why we didn't? Because there was, yep.
So
Which one's good?
the existing pattern of zoning around Papanui Centre, we have L2 to the west of the railway line. We have 2 pockets of existing L3 very close to the centre, which are these 2 here. And this area is largely existing L2. Where there is the greatest change, in theory, is in this area here, where there is some existing L1, which we feel is appropriate to move to residential medium density. So there's 2 blocks very close to Northlands Mall.